Isaiah chapter 44, verse 1 through 3. I pour out my soul on Jacob. 11 through 16. The Creator will recover my people from all the lands. 50 verse 5. Creator opened my ears, I wasn't rebellious. 50 verse 6. I gave my back to my enemies, did not hide my face from the shame or spitting. 1:3. The ox does know their owner, the donkey as well. Israel does not know nor consider. 3:12. As for my people, the children are their oppressors. Women rule over them. Those who lead cause them to err, destroying the way of the path. 32. 5 through 8. Through deceit they rule. 18. 4 through 5. Herbs. 46, 10 through 13, declaring from the beginning. 30, verse 8, write on the tablets, for it is for a time to come. 30, verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children who won't listen to the law. 45, 14, Mitzrayim and merchandise will be taken away in chains following Israel. 65, 13 through 15, my servant will have joy, but you shall not. I will slay you. Call my servants by a different name. 5, 11 through 12. Intoxicating drink makes you lose control. 28, 7. Error through drink. 11, 2. The Spirit will rest upon them. 13, 5. They come from a faraway land to punish the whole earth. 14, 1 through 4. Israel placed on top, oppressor on the bottom. 14, 12 through 13, evil one wishes to take the Creator's place. 10, 1 through 4, those who plan to mislead and punish. 10, 20 through 34, Israel returns to Creator. 9, 6, government upon his shoulders. 3, 9, no longer hide sin, openly wear it. 58, 1, cry aloud, spare not, lift a voice like a trumpet, tell my people their transgressions. 30, verse 1, woe to the rebellious children who take counsel but not of me, devise plans not of my spirit. 42, 21 through 22, thy is pleased for thy righteousness, thy will magnify law and make honorable. Israel are snared. 34, 16, not one of these shall fail. My mouth has spoken it. Thy spirit commands. 51, 7. Righteousness passes away. The righteous one passes away, and no one cares. 50, 5 through 6. Christ tortured. I gave my back to those who struck me. They plucked the hair from my beard. 52, 14 through 15. Just as many were astonished at you, so his visage was marred more than any man. What has not been told to them they shall see. 53, 2 through 8. He does not stand out, despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrow and acquainted with grief. 53, 10 through 12. Please Creator for his sacrifice. 53, 1. Who has believed our report. 45, 14. Labor of Mitzrayim and merchandise of Cush, and the Sabians, men of statue. 30, 26 through 30, the day of Christ, light of the moon and the sun are bright, sevenfolds, or more bright sevenfolds. 6, 5 through 13, woe is me, for I'm undone, my lips are unclean. 6, 19 through 13, people hear but not understand, see but not perceive. 6, 11, how long till the cities are laid waste? 56, 10 through 12, watchmen are blinded, everyone for their own way. They drink and say, let tomorrow be as today. 40, 27 through 31, why do you say, Jacob, my way is hidden? Creator overstands all. 52, 1, awake, put on your strength, O Zion. 20, 1 through 6, Mitzrayim and Ethiopia to be carried away captive. 28:15. They've made an agreement with death, making lies their refuge, that no judgment will find them. 49:5, Creator formed me in the womb, that I may bring Jacob back. 29:13, they say they love Christ, but hearts are far removed, taught false from those people. 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift thy voice like a trumpet, tell the people their transgressions, and Israel their sins. 52:4, my people went down to sojourn in Egypt, when the Assyrians oppressed them without cause. 41:21 through 22, present your case, says Creator, bring forth your reasons, says the King of Jacob. Let them bring forth and show us what will happen. 32:5 through 8, a foolish person will no longer be called generous, nor the miserer said to be bountiful. The fool will speak foolishness. The schemes of the schemers are evil. He devises wicked plans to destroy the poor with lying words. Even when the needy speaks justice, generous man devises generous plans. By generosity he shall stand. 32:16 through 20, then justice will dwell in the wilderness. 32:1, when you cease plundering, you'll be plundered. When you have made an end of dealing treacherously, you will be dealt with treacherously. 34:2, for the indignation of the Creator is against the nations, fury against the armies. 9:6 through 7, unto us a child is born, a son given, the government will be upon his shoulders. His name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty, Creator, Peace, Prince of Peace. 11:11, it shall come to pass that in the day that Creator will set thy hand the second time to recover the remnants of thy people who are left in Azria, Mitzrayim, Pathros, Cush, Elam, Shinar, Hamath, and the islands of the sea. 33:15 through 16, he who is upright and righteous, who despises the gain of the oppression, will dwell in the high fortress of thy rock. 55:1 through 8, giving money for what's not bread, spending for what it doesn't satisfy. For my thoughts aren't your thoughts, nor your ways my ways. 5:13, therefore my people go into captivity, because they have no knowledge. Honor me are famished. The honorable are famished. A multitude dried up like thirst. 40:15 through 17, the nations are a drop in the bucket. A nation before you die are nothing. They are counted less than nothing. 10:22, though Israel be as the sands, yet a remnant of them will return. Destruction decreed through righteousness. 65 through 1, I found by those who didn't seek me, manifest to those who did not ask. 65:2, I stretch my hand to a people disobedient and contrary. 111, to what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifice to me? I have had enough burnt offerings. I do not delight in your bulls or your lambs or your goat. 113, bring no more futile sacrifices. I am not able to endure iniquity in sacred meetings. 116, wash yourselves, make yourselves clean. Put away the evil doings from before your eyes, or before my eyes. 117, learn to do good, seek justice, reprove the oppressor, defend the fatherless, plead for the widow. 118, come now, let us reason. 2:3, many people shall come and say, let's go to the mountain of the Creator. Creator will teach us thy ways, and we will walk the path. 2:4, the nation will not lift a sword against a nation, nor learn war anymore. 4:3 he who is left in Zion and who remains in Jerusalem will be called blessed. 5:7 they look for justice, only found oppression, seeking righteousness, only beheld weeping. 5:22 woe to the men valiant for mixing intoxicating drink. 5:33 who justify the wicked for a bribe, taking away justice from the righteous. 5:6 I will lift my banner to the nations from afar, surely they will come with speed. 5:27 no one will be weary or stumble, nor slumber nor sleep, nor will the belt of those be loosened, nor will the belt on their loins be loosened, nor a strap of the sandals be broken. 7:1 the king of Israel went up to Jerusalem to make war against it, was not able to prevail. It was told to the house of Dawood, Syria's forces are deployed in Ephraim. Their hearts were made as the trees moved by the wind. 7:4 and say to him, take heed and be quiet, do not fear or be faint-hearted. 7:5 because Syria, Ephraim, and the sons of Remaliah have taken evil counsel against you, saying, 7:6 let's go against Yehuda and trouble it, and make a gap in his walls, and set our king over it, and the son of Tabil. 7:7 Creator said, I shall not stand, nor come to pass, or it shall not stand to come to pass. 7:14 behold, the virgin shall bear a son, and call his name Emmanuel. 7:15 curds and honey he shall eat, that he may know to choose between good and evil, curds being cheese or plants. 7:16 before the child knows to choose, the land you dread will be forsaken by both her kings. 7:17 the Creator will bring a king of Assyria upon you in your father's house, days not seen since Ephraim departed Yehuda. 8:3 I went to the prophetess who born a son, Mahar Shalal Hashbaz. 8:4 before the child is able to talk, riches of Damascus and spoils of Azria will be taken away. 8:8 he will pass through Yehuda, he will overflow and pass over, reach up to the neck, stretching his wings out, feel the breath of the land, O Emmanuel. 8:9 be scattered, you peoples, and be broken to pieces. 8:10 take counsel together, it will come to nothing. 8:13 the Creator will hollow, let him be your fear, let him be your dread. 8:14 he will be as a sanctuary, but a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense to both houses of Israel, as a trap and a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. 8:19 when they say seek a medium, a wizard who whispers and mutters, should not the people seek the Creator? Should they not seek the dead? Should they seek the dead on the behalf of the living? 8:20 to the law and testimony, if they speak not according to their word, there is no light in them. 9:2 the people who walk in darkness have seen the light. 9:1 in Galilee of the Gentiles. 9:4 for you have broken the yoke of his burden, and the staff of his shoulders, the rod of his oppressor. 9:5 every warrior's sandal from noisy battle, garments rolled in blood, will be used as a burning fuel for the fire. 9:6 unto us, I have that already. 9:7 of the increase of his government. Alright, so 9:6 unto us a child is born, a son is given, the government's upon the shoulder, his name shall. Alright, we have that. 9:7 of the increase of his government and peace, there will be no end upon the throne of Dawood and over his kingdom, to the order and establishment with justice and judgment. 10:1, woe to those which they have prescribed. 10:2, to rob the need of justice, and to take what is right from the poor of my people. 10:5, woe to Azariah. 10:6, I will send him against an ungodly nation. 10:22, Israel, though your people be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant they will return. Destruction of the decree shall be overflow them with righteousness. 11:1, there shall come a rod from the seed of Jesse. 11:2, the spirit of Creator will be upon him, spirit of wisdom, understanding, counsel, might, knowledge, and respect of Creator. 11:3, he will not judge by sight or hearing. 11:4, but with righteousness he'll judge the poor. 11:6, the wolf will dwell with the lamb, a little child will lead them. 14:12, how you have fallen from the heavens, O Lucifer, son of the morning, how you are cut down to the ground, you who weakened the nations. 14:13, for you have said in your heart, I will ascend into the heavens, exalt my throne above the stars of the Creator. 14:15, yet you'll be brought down to Sheol, the lowest depths of the pit. 14:16, those who see you will say, is this the man who made the earth tremble? 14:17, who made the world as a wilderness, destroyed his cities? 14:21, prepare the slaughter for his children, because of the iniquity of their fathers, lest they rise up and possess the land, fill the face of the world with their cities. 32:1, a king will rule in righteousness, princes will rule with justice. 32:5, foolish will no longer be called generous, and nor the miserable said to be bountiful. 32:16, the righteous will dwell in the wilderness. 35:1, the wilderness and the wasteland will be glad for them. 41:23, show the things that are to come hereafter, that we may know you are that you are gods. Do good and not evil, that we be dismayed and see it together. 44:4, they will spring up among the grass like willows by the watercourses. 44:5, one will say, I am the Creator's. Another will call himself by the name of Jacob. Another will write with his hand, the Creator. Name himself by the name of Israel. 44:8, indeed there is no other rock, I know not one. 44:21, Israel, you will not be forgotten by me. 44:22, I blotted out your transgressions. 49:1, Creator has called me from the womb, from the matrix of my mother, I has made mention of me. 49:5, formed from the womb to be thy servant, to bring Jacob back to Creator. 49:6, to raise tribes of Jacob, to restore the preserved ones of Israel, will give light to the Gentiles. 49:8, I will preserve you and give you a new covenant, to restore earth, cause them to inherit a desolate heritage. 52:13, he shall be exalted and extolled and be very high. 52:14, just as many were astonished at you, his visage was marred more than any man could have that despised. 53:6, all we are like sheep gone away. We have turned to our own ways. 53:7, he was oppressed and was afflicted, yet he opened his mouth not. 53:9, they made his grave with the wicked, but with the rich at his death. 53:12, he was numbered with the transgressors, bore sins of many, made intercession for the transgressors. Liberation.